Hello everyone, I'm Vandana Joshi and you are watching SST Zone. In our previous video, the chapter Indian Constitution, we have studied two topics that why we need a constitution and how the constitution got written. So students, today we will start our next topic, the Indian Constitution and its key features. Students, as we know, Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It lays down the framework defining fundamental political principles, establishing the structure, procedure, powers, and duties of the government and spells out the fundamental rights, directive principles, and duties of citizens. Passed by the Constitution Assembly on 26 November 1949, it came into effect on 26 January 1950. The date 26 January was chosen to commemorate the Declaration of Independence of 1930. During the freedom struggle, the nationalists had devoted a great deal of time to imagine and planning what a free India would be like under the British. They had been forced to obey rules that they had very little role in making. The long experience of authoritarian rule under the colonial state convinced Indians that free India should be a democracy in which everyone should be treated equally and be allowed to participate in government. The member of the Constituent Assembly had a huge task to drafting the constitution. They very well knew that the country was made up of several different communities who spoke different languages, belonged to different religions, and had distinct cultures. The members were careful about the turmoil India was going through. Overhanging partitions, undecided future of the princely states, disheartening socio-economic conditions of the vast mass of people, they rose to the occasion and gave this country a visionary document that reflects our respect for maintaining diversity while preserving national unity. Students, here are some key features means some important features of the Indian Constitution. Watch it carefully and try to understand the key features of our Indian Constitution. In your book, there are total 5 key features of our Indian Constitution. These are federalism, the parliamentary form of government, separation of power, fundamental rights, and the secularism. So now let's understand what is the meaning of these key features. The first key feature of our Indian Constitution is federalism. So let's understand this. So the question is there, what is federalism? Federalism is a system of government in which a written constitution divides the power of government on a territorial basis, like a division between national government and regional or local government. Meaning to say that federalism refers to the existence of more than one level of government in the country. As we can see in our country, the government is having 3 tiers. First, central government, second, state government, and third is local government. India enjoys autonomy in exercising powers on certain issues. Subject of national concern require that all of these states follow the laws of the central government. The constitution contains list that details the issues that each tier of government can make laws on. In addition, the constitution also specifies where each tier of government can get the money from for the work that it does. Under federalism, the states are not merely agents of the federal government but draw their authorities from the constitution as well. All persons in India are governed by laws and policies made by each of these levels of government. But how the government can be formed? So let's see our next topic, parliamentary form of government. Students, as you know, the Constitution of India guarantees universal adult suffrage for all citizens, meaning the right to vote. This means people have a direct role in electing their representatives. Also, every citizen of the country, irrespective of her social background, can also contest in elections. These representatives are accountable to the people. Meaning to say that India adopted a parliamentary form of government policy because it avoids the conflict between legislative and executive, and it is more responsible than the presidential form of government. Students, you will know more about this topic in your upcoming chapters. Now let's see our third topic, separation of power. As you can see in this picture, there are three organs of government. These are legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. The legislature refers to our elected representatives. The executive is a smaller group of people who are responsible for implementing laws and running the government. And the judiciary refers to the system of courts in our country. Students, the Constitution says that each of these organs should exercise different powers. Through this, each organ acts as a check on the other organs of government, and this ensures the balance of power between all three organs. Students, we will know more about the key features of our Constitution in our next video. So till then, stay home and take care.